What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Chris here at Colville South Farm. Well, guys, we picked up a whole bunch more rain last night. We happen to be in that northeast area that's getting pretty flooded out. Our town itself is okay. We've had some roads wash out and some stuff, but we're in a bit of a higher area for the most part, so we're okay. But we have had our driveway wash out a bunch, so I'm going to take the tractor today and go fix it. I did this small section first thing this morning real quick. The water comes down off the hill here and kind of washes a trench out into the road. So I just, it piles the gravel pretty good, so I just basically raked it and packed it back in with the tractor. But our culvert and our field access washed out. So we're gonna head up there, see if we can't get the gravel back out of the stream bed and put it back over the culvert and pack it in as best we can. But anyway, guys, that's what we're gonna start the day with anyway. All right, guys, so we're up here at the culvert. You can see where it all washed out here. This stream basically is what runs down off the mountain up here, and it just, with all this rain, it can't handle it. We've never had a problem before. It is a 6-inch pipe, but with all this rain, it's been jumping over the pipe and washing all of this out and into the stream bed over here. So what I'm going to try to do, and what I've been doing, because this has happened a few times, I'll scoop out as much stone as I can with a tractor, pack it back in there and pack it down best I can, and hope for the best. There's not really many other options without putting a much bigger pipe in and building up the driveway with a lot more stone. So we'll just have to keep on trying to fix it best we can until this crazy weather stops. So anyway, I'm gonna set you guys down and get in the tractor and start moving all this stone. All right, guys, that pretty much takes care of it for now. Hopefully it won't wash out right away again. We'll let this kind of dry a little here. It's a little wet and muddy, and then later on, once it dries out a little, I'll use the truck and try to pack it in a little better. Hopefully it'll work this time. Either that, or maybe we won't get these gnarly, crazy rainstorms. So anyway, guys, I think we're gonna move on and figure out what we're gonna work on next. All right, guys, so I think what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go check fields and see if the field up there where I've been working is dry enough to put the grapple on and get up there and move material. I have my doubts, but we're gonna jump in the Can-Am. We'll head up there and we'll check it out and see. All right, guys, we're up here in the field, and it's pretty wet. It's real wet, actually. I do not think we're gonna be able to get up here and do this at least this morning. Maybe this afternoon when the sun might dry it up enough, but we only have these 2 windrows left to push down and run into the woods. Most all the rest of this area, I got this all cleaned up the other day. Once we got the grapple fixed, got it all done. So we just have those last 2, and then everything has to be raked and all raked and leveled and seeded here. So we still got quite some work up here, at least half to a full day, at least probably a full day with raking. So maybe this afternoon we can get up here. We'll kind of keep an eye on it throughout the day, see if it dries up enough to at least start pushing the material down. It would probably be okay on top here, but I know down towards where I've been running it off into the woods, it gets kind of wet. And with all the rain we got yesterday, it's gonna be sopping wet today. So I guess we'll look for something else to do. But the rest of this, you saw in previous videos, we raked and seeded. And actually the grass is starting to come in, especially with all this rain. I was a little nervous that these hillsides would start to wash out, but it's actually coming in. So even though it was only a few days ago, we're getting little sprouts. So like right here, a little clover, that's probably some Timothy. So I can kind of see a little green fuzz growing, so that's excellent. Hopefully that will grow fairly quickly with all the rain and sun we've had, and really establish to hold the bank in. I just don't want any of the soils to wash out, because it's kind of steep up here in spots. It's deceiving on camera, but it's steeper than it looks for sure. So anyway, guys, I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna run back down to the shop and figure out our next project. And so stay tuned. All right, guys, so I think our next project is actually gonna be fixing the sap/water trailer. I'm gonna put it away because we're not gonna need it for a while now that we've gotten all this rain. But one thing that's been driving me kind of crazy about it is the hitch here is very, very loose. It's only held together by 1 bolt, and I actually just popped it out and it's kind of egged out that hole. So I think what we're gonna do, we'll pull that out, clean it up a little, get the paint off, and now we're gonna weld it. We got the welder here kind of in a more permanent area. We did, I don't know if I've discussed this yet, we did some upgrades to the barn about a month and a half ago. I think I've discussed this, but maybe not. We finally ran a sub panel out here. We got our service upgraded for the house, and I ran 50 amp line out here. and was able to set up a 220 welding outlet, and we got our big compressor, our big 220 compressor working. So got the small sub panel over here. I did run an outlet too for like the drill press and stuff on a 20 amp circuit, so if we need to plug in anything big. But yeah, so we got that all upgraded, and then we ran all of the air lines. So I got an air station here going out to the reel, air station by the bench, and then we have the welding outlet that goes out. So with that allows us to make repairs a lot easier. Before, our welder here is 110 or 220, but you're very limited on power when you're on 110. So could never really get it hot enough to penetrate as much as I would like. So with that outlet in, you know, the welder, I'm gonna just kind of leave it here for right now. I might build a little pad for it to sit on, but now we can just plug it in and go. I don't have to, you know, pull it out and wheel it down and everything else anymore. So I think what we're gonna do is I'll pull this off, clean it up, and we'll weld it up. So what I'll do is I'll put you guys on a time lapse while I do all this good stuff. All right, guys, that pretty well wraps that up. Came out pretty good. Got it all welded up pretty good. And I'm gonna throw a little spray paint on it here. We got the spray paint on it. Now we just gotta let it dry for a little bit. Sit here in the sun, let it dry, and should be good to go, and then go put it away for right now anyway. I don't think we're gonna probably need this anymore this season with as much rain as we've had. And probably the next time we use it will actually be for hauling sap again. So anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. And like I like to say, if you like these videos, please subscribe, hit the like button, and leave us a comment. Tell us what you think. And just remember, it'll be all right.